to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on the Powerhouse radio station are those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The show, found on the Powerhouse radio station, can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or conditions. Opinions stated by various contributors to the Powerhouse Radio and its programming are not to be considered as endorsed by the Powerhouse Radio station. Visitors are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusion. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind.
Greetings. Oh man. I know. Go on, cuss me. Man, how are you all doing? Hoping that you are fantabulously fabulous. I guess I'm the only one showing myself today, but just fantabulous. So fantabulously fabulous. So much is going on. So much is in our reasoning topics tonight. Let me turn off this sound here that keeps making this sound here. But yeah, so much is in our reasoning topics tonight. And as usual, we're full of energy, full of information. And yeah, we just love doing what we do and hope that you love what we do, right? So blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Jai is trying to log on. She's having a little telephone difficult, not well, email difficulties, and so on. So big shouts. MC is going to be joining us. Noni the Juice, and yeah. But nonetheless, you have yours truly, Lady D. You have the big man demanding him respect, the respecter. And you also have the queen of all queen. We are in the house, Queen Collins and Lady D. Where you there? Milagana, Mina.
I've not seen anyone.
I said, okay. I said, I'm coming. It's on me. This time it is on me. Yeah, I have my cup over. I have my cup over full. I don't want no cloning business going on with me still, but sometimes when people say that thing about boy, I wish me have two of me. No, mind what you wish for. Mind what you
No way.
for. Mind what you're wishing for. Well, want to say big shouts go out to YouTube'sradio.com. Thanks for streaming our program each and every week. Ras Dougal, big up yourself, the king of big up yourself. And also big shouts go to the DJ and the VJ Smiles. Big shouts go out to you and each and every one over there at the You Choose Radio, each and every one. I'm going to say big shouts to the Victorious 89.1 FM. Massive shouts go out to you, Dr. J, and all the crew over there as well. So blessings upon blessings upon blessings. If you're listening to us via our telephone lines at 667-930-9036, I want to say welcome to you. If you listen to us via our tuning apps or our website, check it out. I got to start updating our daily blog as well. But in our website, www.dapowerhouseradio.com, we want to say big, massive shouts go out to you as well. Man, it is a fantabulous day. However you're listening to us, if you're listening to us via our Facebook and our YouTube channel or any of the outlets, we just want to say thank you. We kind of scared of the TikTok, cause TikTok boot we off one day already. So we don't want to go back over there. But nonetheless, before I touch some of the reasoning topics. Let's our panel introduce themselves to you. Big up, let's gripe. Let's gripe says good evening, reasoning Thursday. Massive, massive shouts to you. Let's gripe. Let's gripe is back and in top form. Last
Yeah.
night they were on doing up their thing, and they have a new addition.
Mhm. That
Russ,
doctor.
Dr. Ross. Yeah, so big ups to the whole crew. McKenna wasn't able to join,
Yay!
Mhm.
but um, uh, Marcus was on as well. So yeah, it was good. And Tonya in top form as always. She need to start what? No, I reached the studio. Oh, about that. All of you people need to start. The only one I would give excuse to is MC. All right, listen. But big shouts. We just love it. Glad that they're back. Let's Gripe says to please like, share, and subscribe. That is definitely what we are definitely talking about. And she said, yes, 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 yes. Man, I'm telling you. All right. Well, just say your hellos to the masses. The respecter, the only man in the bunch in
Well,
Trump.
well, I tune in to them Wednesday. I catch a little bit,
Okay.
but Tanya looks very happy, man. She had 2 man to herself.
Yeah.
I saw she I saw
She looked very happy that night. Eh?
I saw she love man, but that's a good thing. Good thing, Tonya. Just keep love up the man, them. Keep love. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Shell, MC, what's going on with you?
Hi, good night, everyone. Looking forward to a wonderful program this evening and reasoning with you. Let's do it.
Let's do it. The queen of all queens, what's up?
Oh, welcome everyone. Do you feel Christmassy? I don't know. I'm not feeling it this year for some reason.
Oh,
Normally I'm bubbly and I didn't even do anything with my apartment. I mean, I'm just like and then I can't walk around because my foot got sprained, so I'm just like not feeling it. Are y'all feeling it?
I'm feeling it. I don't know about you folks, but I'm feeling it. Let me tell you. I'm feeling I'm feeling it. I decorated my whole house, inside and outside.
And
What?
the outside is beautiful. Yeah.
Wow.
I put lights, I'm lights action go. I'm all of that
Oh,
this year. I'm feeling it. I'm you know
wow.
what? I made myself feel it and I started early. This is the first year
Mhm.
that I've put my Christmas things out before even Thanksgiving. I
Yeah.
did it the week
Yeah.
before Thanksgiving. I took my time when the weather was
What?
warm. Yeah. And you know what else? I did it all by myself. I feel so accomplished. I
That's
mean,
it.
did all the lighting outside. I did everything all
Mhm.
by myself. So I feel so good. It took me 3 days, but it's done and it's looking beautiful. So,
It do. It really do. I went there for Thanksgiving. It's beautiful.
Wow. You're gonna have to send a
Beautiful.
picture.
oh yeah, I'll send a picture. I'll send a picture.
Yeah, it's
You
gorgeous.
go. You go.
Yes.
I always say I want to put mine up,
Uh-huh.
but I haven't it yet. I haven't as yet, even though I keep saying I'm going to do it. But when in my school, they have
Mhm.
this beautiful. They're having a Christmas show tomorrow, so they have these
Mhm.
beautiful decorations in the tree, and it just makes me feel so Christmassy that I need to do it myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to put yourself in the spirit.
I don't have any small children. My grandbabies are big. The one that is small, she
No
out of
excuse.
town.
No
So
excuse. No
I
excuse.
don't know. I'm not feeling it this year. I don't know. I guess maybe it was, my foot or whatever it is, but
Just
I'm not feeling it at all.
put up that first when you put up that Christmas tree, then everything will start flowing. And you put on the Christmas carols and you get your
Mm.
eggnog and you just start doing your thing. And
Mm, mm,
yeah,
mm.
yeah. You see what Tonya says. She says, Queen, Christmas is within. Beautiful Queen, by next week
Ex-
you'll feel it. Gift of life. That's what I'm
that,
talking about.
that, well, you see, that's what the problem is. I know what Christmas represents, But I'm talking about the deck. Usually I decorate and all of that. I'm not doing none of that this year.
Well, you
I'm sorry, but
you
I'm feeling it inside because of it's the birth of Christ and all that. But that decoration part of I don't know.
2 years ago I
I
did
really,
2 3 years ago I didn't do much decoration. I just did my Christmas tree, but
yeah,
what the heck?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So Noni the juice, what is up? I think Noni is having connection issues because she logged in 3 times and it's coming back out. Oh, Les Gripe says your beautiful smile lights up the room. Tell her. Let's see what I'm saying. Encouragement, encouragement.
Yeah.
Encouragement is the way to go. Encouragement. So Shell, you have program tomorrow. My grandbaby have a program tomorrow too. I will be attending. I can't wait to see her in her white tutu and her
Oh,
shirt and yeah, all of those things. Yeah,
yeah.
man. So listen, we have some topics. Okay, let's try Noni again. Yeah, let's see if Noni, you good?
Can you hear me now?
I can
Now,
hear you.
Yes, we
Okay.
can hear you.
Good, good. Good night, everybody. Missed y'all
good
last
night.
week.
Yes.
But I'm happy to be here. What have y'all been talking about? Because I totally been having some internet issues.
No, we just starting. We just starting. We started out a little bit late. You know, I have the big people coming in next week, so I just been running and doing all sorts of things to get ready. So I was a little late. So excuse me. But some of the topics that that we're going to be discussing: the removal of MLK and Juneteenth from the
Uh-huh.
National Park. We want to touch that a little bit. Birthright citizenship. Yeah, we want to touch that. We want to say congratulations to the Democrats. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
first win in the Miami area in over 2 3 decades. That's accomplishment. Article of impeachment. They got impeachments out for Donald Trump, impeachment out for RFK Jr. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, and we want to drop in there some food that's not good for you. We have one and two little things that we want to drop in. Hey, there's now a project 2026. Boy, may I tell you something? I don't know up to these people, you know. We have a listener that sent in to me. Lord, it looked like I left it. It looked like I can't find it. They sent in to me about a neighbor, um, saying that they it was someone posted it and they posted and sent it to me. So the person was asking Pink Wall, that they have a friend that she went home for 4 days. She went to a friend's house for 4 days because she needed the internet to work and applied for internet, but it wasn't on time. So while she went and stayed over her friend's house, so while her friend was away, there was a guy that came to the house and was leaving 40,000 and left it with her. But because she know that her friend have a cousin or family member that finger is kind of sticky, she hid the money in a specific place. Okay. So she told the person, when her friend got back, and these are friends, and when her friend got back, she told the friend where the money was. So the friend went and started to say, "Oh, she not see all our money," and I carry on and I make excitement, and talking real out of the way to her friend, to her neighbor. Okay, the her neighbor is the girl's uncle's goddaughter. So the goddaughter was the her uncle's goddaughter was texting her back and saying, "Why she a gone bad over here and talking all of this stuff, being irate and everything." But the girl found all of her money. And then she says, well, if she never find all our money, what and what she would have did do, and all of these things. So she wants to know. The friend has now called her a couple of times, invited her to come over, come hang out, and all of these things. So she said she don't go. She hasn't went. And she's you know, so she's basically saying she's kind of withdrawing from that friendship. Um so that's one of the topics. I guess we could start. Do y'all want to start with that and then go on in, since it was a listener that sent that one in, or do y'all want to dive in some other ones that we have here
We
as
can,
well?
We can
we
start
can,
light.
yeah,
Yeah.
start with
Start,
it.
start
Uh,
light. Okay.
well,
Also, in one moment. Also in there we have in the mix of all of the madness. There's some 3-3 code that we might want to touch, and Miss Universe, we want to send prayers to her. And as we go on, we'll pull up the other rest of the topics because we have a lot of topics here. So let's dive into this one right here. Since a listener who wants to remain anonymous, and she said because of the fact that this is something that happened to her, not with the money, but with something else, and she didn't want to elaborate on that.
but the
So
money wasn't that much anyway.
it was $40,000.
40,000. What you mean? It
Jamaican
was
Jamaican dollars.
Okay, okay, but it's
Forty
still a
thousand Jamaican dollars. How that? 400 and something dollars.
It's
that's
still money,
it's
you
still
know.
it's
You
still
But
know,
it's
money.
not the money, it's the
nah.
way the
You know,
friend
it's,
go on. Oh, she go on bad.
yeah.
I
You know,
care for. Why you
and
gonna
she
leave your
did
money to a
and she
friend?
did a favor. The friend did her a favor, and then she come in and go on the most way. That the friend
Yeah,
behaved horrible,
she
and
was in a friend's
and the
house.
girl. I
She
just
hit
want to say the girl is in the right for
yeah,
not wanting to go to her house anymore.
yeah. I mean,
Both of them
like,
in the wrong.
why both of them is in the wrong to respect them.
Because when someone bringing money to you to keep, you should say, no, put it somewhere in one corner, under the mattress, in a toilet bowl and plastic bag. Something. Don't be responsible for somebody's money or belonging. I'm being serious. Because then, friend turn into enemies.
It depends. It depends. Maybe the guy was not able to go into the house and put it somewhere, and she was there. Evidently, the friend must have trusted her to leave her at her home, and she's not there. But the thing is that sometimes you have to make sure of the situation before you jump, you know. But some people are like that. They jump and then they later on they regret it. Some will apologize, but some will not. And I think that's the wrong thing. If she was really her friend, she shouldn't have came off like that. She should have confronted her, and maybe even she might have came over and helped her look for the money because she knew where she had put that money. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah,
It's the approach. It's the way
it
she
is.
approached it. And I would not go to her house. I'm serious because
Me
if
too.
she's gonna come off like that to me,
Because she thinks,
that's not a friend. That's not a friend.
because she
Yeah,
thinks that you're stealing from her, and
yeah, that's not
what
a
she
friend.
And
considers
she
a
doesn't
friend,
know your
and
character.
you all are really say you all are real friends.
Well,
Friend, yeah, that's not nice at
and
all.
and
Right.
then but the next part too is that not only how sometimes you be like, man, I can't find this. Where you say you put it there, and you can get excited because there's a lot of money for you. Oh wait, oh my gosh, where's this money? I hope you didn't take it. Where did you put it? I can't find it. But that's not only the part. The next part is when she find it, she said, "Hey, oh, good thing we find because if me never I worry not that would have do to you. What? I make it worse.
It sound, it sound
She
like
trained
Michelle
her
been
up
down
to
the road before.
but I'm just saying, like she was like,
That's not nice.
that made
Yeah,
it worse because
that's not a good approach.
it's
Well, I'm
Yeah.
like y'all when it comes to friends. Oh my
Mm.
goodness, it's something how y'all talking about this topic. Mm, mm, mm,
Hold,
mm.
hold your thought. Hold your thought. Let's Right says Because I want to hear this one. You doing a huh. Let's get these comments out the way. Les Scribe says this is not a friend. You give the friend the benefit of the doubt.
Go.
Disagree. Real friends trust each other. Go ahead, Noni.
Okay. All right. And I like what she was saying. I mean, let's Greg was saying because friendships, you know, everybody needs to be. I'm seeing now, put it in a particular place because a friend, that's a very strong, term used, that closeness and like Michelle was saying, that character. So if they're really good friends, you should know your friend better than that. That
Mhm.
that thought shouldn't even come. It's like, oh God, let's trace your steps and is are you sure you put it there? You know,
Mhm.
but to come off like that, it's almost like the friendship that you had, it's not even being considered anymore. It's like it's
Mhm.
out the window, and that's where that trust factor comes in. And you're looking like, oh, you start thinking, well, I really thought that she knew me better than that. So that's why she's more reluctant than to go over there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it's off limits now. Whereas
Mhm.
that was like a safe place. It's not
Yeah.
even a safe place anymore,
Yeah.
So the only reason I'm saying that, speaking about friendships, is because, you know, um in your life, you're only gonna have, I mean, what I think, like one real best friend. And that's the way I carry myself. Like, I think I only have like one friend that I can just cry with and tell anything to, and it's no judgments. But when you have who you think are friends and different things come up just like this, it kind of lets you know, are you really a friend? So you start questioning that. So it's vital to know who is in your circle, and are you really my friend? Are we really friends? And
But
another reason I'm mentioning it is because, it was shared with me by another person I know that, you just can't call everybody your friend because, this person was telling me like there's only like a couple of people. If they say, come over here, and they're in another state, it's like, I'm on the next flight. That type of friend. And
Mhm.
everyone just doesn't have that. And then when stuff like this come up, it kind of really lets you know, okay. So yeah, I can understand why she wouldn't go back over there. Long story short.
And it's so sad because it seemed like they were a good friend for her to trust to leave her in her home. That should vouch for something. But then I guess it's money changes people, they say. Sometimes money changes people. All she's thinking about is her money. Where's my money? I want my money. And she's
Mhm.
not thinking about the friendship and how it's gonna affect the other individual. And the respect I can't see where you're gonna say both of them are wrong. I don't think so. I think the recipient is okay and she did what she was supposed to do. It's the other individual, that's the one that is questionable. And like Noni said, if it's a real friend, she shouldn't have reacted that way and came off. She should have made sure that she searched for that money where she told her it was before she reacted.
So you know what? As Noni and Queenie said, yes, you're right that the friends should know her friends. They should know each other's character. But to
Mhm.
me, I think what sealed it in the coffin, right, was not that my friend didn't know my character. That was big. I'm like, like you wonder what you think I would take him. You know me for how long? You trust me in your house. So that's the
Mhm.
first blow, right? So now she find because you know it's happened where you might blame somebody for something because you're excited. Maybe your bill was coming up and now you don't know what's gonna happen. Everything's falling apart, and you may get overly excited, right? But then when you're done, you might say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," but
Yeah.
she didn't stop. She said, "You know what? If that she threatened her, she
Mhm.
threatened her." So then that's what made it worse. Not only did you not know I forgot my character, and you called me out of my character, but then you threatened me of what you would have did to me if you didn't find it. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. That's harsh.
That's
That's really harsh.
that's
Yeah.
it's real harsh. If it's for me, I definitely wouldn't go back to her house. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even pick up her phone call because if you call me your friend and you
Right.
distrust me to the point that you're even scandalizing me to neighbors, to people that is in the same circle of us, because remember, the girl whom she's accusing of possibly had taken her money, the person next door is her god sister, and
Oh,
she's so you're scandalizing her, and then it's something that also go into the whole family. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
it is a sad thing that you call someone a friend and you don't trust them.
Mm.
All
Mhm.
right. You know, it's better you say you have associates or people you cool with, but when you define a friend, you know, I mean, that is to me that is someone that you can trust your life with.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, as Noni said, your secrets with. You
Mhm.
know, and yeah, even sometimes friends not necessarily judge they're gonna pass their opinion. Yeah, but the friendship that you have, you know that that opinion is not in malicious.
Mhm.
You know, it's for their own good. You know, so yeah, they're gonna judge and say, "Come on now, girl, don't be doing that. I know you better than that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's a
Yeah.
difference. Yeah.
it's a difference of judging um judging or saying something to your friend in a malicious way versus concerning way.
Exactly.
You know,
Mhm.
um I have some great friends, you know, and I'm very blessed to say I have these friends, and especially two that came at a very rough time in my life. I have my sisters whom are my friends as well that, you know, I could tell anything to. You know, I
Mhm.
don't have a lot of friends, but the friends that I do have, the people that I do call my friends, I really cherish and I trust them. I would leave my house to them and not come back be searching. I would leave my money on the
Mhm.
table and know that they would not take it. You know what I mean? Um,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
before I feel that before she had even went as far to start the accusation, she should have
Yeah.
thoroughly looked
Examine. Yes.
over that money. All right.
Yeah.
If she still couldn't find it, call and say so and so, hey, you say you put the money here, but I'm only finding this
Mhm.
amount. Did he really give it? I'm not even gonna put it on her. I'm gonna say, did you count the money that he gave you to make sure he gave you that amount?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily even going to her, it's going to, I'm putting it even back on that next person. Did he give you the right amount of money? Because he could have said he gave you for 40,000 and it wasn't 40. You
Mm.
know? Um, but then again, I think that your friend is responsible enough to have counted the money and put it up properly. You know, so I totally agree with this person. I wouldn't even, she's lucky that she even took her phone call because I wouldn't even have
And
taken.
she end up signing the money, you know. So evidently she might have picked up some and didn't pick the rest of it up. You know what I mean? Because she end up signing all of it.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
on top of it, she made her sly remark, as MC said, "Oh, what would have happened if I didn't? What and what would
Yeah.
have happened?" You know what I'm saying? Just the thought of even to hurt your friend, who you call your friend, that's a sad thing. I'm gonna touch some comments here, and then you know I have to be, I have to be the mediator here. So I have to be the one that's on that fence, okay? And I'm gonna say something else to y'all while I'm on this fence, okay? So Let's Scribe says disagree. Real friends trust each other. Then she put, I have 7 good friends and I trust them to the moon. Am I one of them? Oh, sorry you have. Oh, she's saying sorry you have only one good friend, Noni.
Oh no, tell her don't be sorry. I'm saying that one ride or die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because what you was saying, Lady D,
yeah,
that girl, we had our babies together.
yeah,
We went through like some hardships together. We helped
Mhm.
each other financially. Like she was in the trenches with me. It's only one like person like that in my life. And she's a friend, but like you were saying, Lady D, she's my sister.
yeah,
And we are really, really close. And she's not even my blood sister.
yes,
So that's what I mean. So it's not like, oh, that's my only friend. I said bestie, like literally. That
Mhm.
that ride or die sister. That's the only one I
Yeah.
got. But yeah, I got a lot of friends, but
yeah. You got acquaintances.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You got acquaintances.
Yeah, I have one like that too. And even sometimes for even a year, we might not talk to each other or hear from each other. But when we talk, it's like she was never missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
That's
yeah,
something too,
yeah.
I think, with friendship. But wait a minute. Christopher Baker 6117 want to say blessing to you. Says let's gripe. And Christopher says greetings to you. Welcome to Reasoning Thursday. And Let's Gripe says yes, you are. Whoa, Mary Dumidas.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes, and you are my friend. And Let's Gripe, Tonya, want to tell you that you are my friend, and you came in my life at a very, very, very tumultuous time. And thank you for being whom you are, in and making an impact on me. So yeah, I do value our friendship, and I don't call everyone my friends. I have a thing and say, yeah, they're my associates or somebody I know, or my acquaintance, things like that. So for me, when you get titles of sisters and friend, um know that the connection is deep and the trust is deep,
Yeah.
you know
Mhm.
and yeah, that's how I feel. But now I have to be the advocate on the fence. I have to be that person on the fence. Y'all know how I do my thing. I have to do it that way. Right? So
Okay.
so you have a lot of people that sincerely think that some people were their friends, that they would have laid their life for that person whom they had called their friends. They grew up with them from Wappy Kill Philip, from their knee, from them knee, from them eye, they are them knee.
Mhm.
And that same person end up shooting them in the back, end up robbing, setting them up to be robbed. The respect to mute whatever you got going on back there. The
Sound
respect.
like the game. Sound like some type of game he got on.
Yeah, his connection is messed up too. I don't think he's hearing it because he
That
probably.
you know what, Lady D, like you were talking about friends set up to be killed. Look at the friends, suppose the friends she traveled with, that young lady to Mexico. So yeah.
Yeah. So you do have people who really thought that someone was their friend, and
Yeah.
that person really turned their stabbed them in the back. I mean, like stabbed them in their back big time, you know. So yeah, so maybe she didn't trust her as a real friend. She wasn't really her friend. The one that hid the money thought of her as a true real friend. But you
Yeah.
can see clearly that the other one
Right.
never
It,
thought of her as
yeah.
a real true friend.
Yeah.
So it is something that you will need to really, I think, dissect the people around you
True.
and really know if they are, they will be there for you through thick, through thin, and yeah, that's something. That's a deep question. And that's jealousy. That's definitely jealous. Les Scribe, you hit that on the head right there. Crank it. Big up yourself, DJ BJ Smiles. Big
Yeah.
up yourself. Mom Cool, Mom J Cool. Yourself. She's saying you keep, I don't know, you keep what? Keep putting it in. Put it in. Put it in. Write it up. Write it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what you keep. But yeah, it's something, you know.
Yeah.
And my question to the panel would be, how do you really know if someone is really your friend?
That's a good question.
Yeah, yeah. That's something
Because
that
with me being the
definitely.
person on the fence, I had to bring both
Yeah.
views out. So with that, how do you really know that someone is your friend?
So
Well, most of my friends, the ones that I call my friends, they have been around 40, 30, 40 years.
that's one. Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I get to know them and I know what they're capable of. They've been there for me, in many, many ways. Like Noni said, die hard, and I've
Yes.
proven it many times, I can call it my friend in Florida and say, listen, I'm coming. She said, girl, what you think is hurry up and come, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to you say, but you have so much people. She say, what? So I move over on the bed and you come lay down in there with me, and you know what I mean? Those
Mhm.
are the type of friends that I have. My friends are years upon years of friendship, and they've been there for me. I even had one that she bought me a complete bed set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's unconditional love.
That's and
So that's how I tell
There
my
you go.
friends. Yeah,
that
I
was
don't just jump into friendship. I'll say my
Yes,
acquaintance or I know that person. But friends, my friends are years upon years.
that's right.
and that's the word that I was looking. That's
Longevity. Longevity.
Yeah,
unconditional.
unconditional. Yeah, love. Yeah,
Yeah, your friends will have longevity. They've been with you for a while. Unconditional love. Like I
yeah,
have friends too that they show up when you need them, even if you don't ask. Like
yeah,
they
Yeah,
know you and they know what's wrong, and they can tell in your voice, or they know your situation, and they just show up
yeah.
just when you need them. You could call them 3 o'clock in the morning, and they pick up the phone.
They
Things
yeah,
like
Uh-huh.
two
Yeah,
o'clock.
that's what I mean. That's what I
Yeah,
mean. Like
you
you
call at
could you
any
could
time.
tell them anything. And you could just tell them anything. And
Mhm.
my friend, like,
And no judgment, like you said before.
no judgment. And look, and when they're gonna get on you too. It's not
Yes,
like it's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
always be
that
peaches and
too.
cream with them. And they
Yep.
was like, now Noni.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I'm gonna let you know how it is now. You may get offended, but
yeah,
I
Mhm.
Yeah.
wouldn't be your close friend if I
if I
didn't
didn't,
let you know, and stuff
yeah,
like
Mhm.
that. And we do each other like that. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like, out the blue, if she needed something, I'm
Uh-huh.
there. If she told me to come tomorrow, I
Yeah.
I will come. I will
There
make a
you go.
way because she has literally like not talked about being there for me, but
Mhm.
literally been there for me
Been
like no
there.
one else.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And if I know I have a friend, if she calls me and says she wants me to take her somewhere, accompany her somewhere, I said, sure, I'm there. You
Hold
know?
on.
Mm.
We have a caller. Is it a caller? Is there was caller?
Yeah,
Yeah. How
yeah.
you
How you
doing?
doing? How you doing? I was
Well,
trying to type it in, but I have a new phone. I'm trying to figure it out. But that's why they said there's a song that said, "Watch your friend and watch your friend and where you keep. Watch your friend and where you keep." Because some of them are liar and some of them are thief. Watch your friend and watch your friend and where you keep.
Yes.
there,
It's true. It's
That's
true.
right.
right there. All right.
Mhm.
Hear this one. These are some comments here. Um, Let's Gripe says, you know who your friends are. You know it's a
Mhm.
feeling. Conrad says, we are DJ VJ says, we are pirate picnic. What do you expect? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Then you got Let's Scribe says they cry and celebrate with you through good and bad times, loyalty. And that's
Yeah.
another word. That's another word
Yeah.
that is powerful
Loyalty. Yes.
in
Yes.
friendship. You know,
Yeah.
that's another word in friendship that is okay, hold the line.
Call from
Darespecta.
Oh, here go the respect to all. Yeah. So the respecter, yes, that's Lady D with me, and I have her back. You're all right. You have my back. You know I got your back, my sister. Yeah, no, right, my friend. The respecter.
Yeah, mom.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was wondering if you had friends because we didn't hear you talk at all.
No, he was dropping off. He was so go ahead and respecter. What about
That
your
was
friends?
that was so empty.
Oh, respect. That's out of love, man.
That was so funny.
I think the
Man.
unconditional, I think the loyalty, um the is very important in the word calling someone your friend, you know,
Mhm.
and
Unconditional. Yeah. All of those things. Yeah.
unconditional loyalty
Mhm.
is I think that's defines what friendship is, you know. I don't think there's any better way to define it than that right there, you
Mhm.
know. And when
Well,
you're blessed to have people that you call your friends,
Hmm.
you know, it is a wonderful feeling, you
It
know.
is.
Yeah, because I could just pick up a phone. I call Tonya, I call my sisters, you know, um,
Mhm.
and it's like I could just let loose and I'm okay.
And when you said let loose, I'm glad you said that because that's the way I feel like when I'm in the presence of certain friends. Like I can let my hair down. I can be who I am and
Yeah.
and it be okay. Like nobody's looking at me like, oh, who she thinks she is and stuff like that. I don't
Yeah.
like that. And when I can feel that energy, I'm like,
Good.
then okay, I see you. That type of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because a person should feel free to be who they are.
Are.
As
Yes.
long as you're not harming another human being, it should be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
totally
what
agree
what
with that.
if I may?
Yeah, go ahead, Respecta.
My friends are friends because it's not one sided. My friends call me, message me more than I do them. But I realize that lately, say, okay, it's not a one sided thing. So I started do more than just sending music to them.
Mm.
So if we talk more often on an equal level
Yeah.
as of late,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
listen and take whatever advices they give me towards the music. I don't have to ask them to subscribe or like my music or tell me which one don't, and so on and so forth. And
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing when you have people in your corners
In your corner.
Yeah.
that is not gonna talk nice to your face and then chat to behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
You.
and sometimes you feel them, you feel them.
The
Yeah.
Cause I
energy,
have
yeah.
one. Yes, I have one in Florida, and it, for some reason, like for 3 weeks, my mind's saying, "Call her, call her, call her," and because I didn't talk to her because I wasn't feeling good, and I called her and found out that she is going through some things, some deep medical issues. You know what I mean? But if I didn't feel her, it's like I felt her energy. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
spiritual, emotional
Yeah.
connection. Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you
Yeah.
know, and you know when you also know a friend when you don't talk to them for months or even years, and then when you pick up the phone back again, it's like you picked up right where you left off.
right.
Like
That's what I was
Yep.
saying. Yeah.
you
Yes.
know,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's true.
like it's not why you didn't call me.
Yeah.
It's just like what a good girl. Let me tell you about
Yes,
this.
sis, I'm glad
Yep.
you
Yep.
called.
Like
Yes.
in
Yes.
Yes.
I've
conversation.
been thinking of you. Yes,
Just
Hmm.
so happy to hear from you and
Yes,
everything.
Yeah,
And
yes,
then
yes.
and I like what someone put in the comments, about it being one-sided.
yeah,
Um,
Mm,
because especially, if you call yourself friend, it's not that I'm gonna call you. That's how you know this real friendship as well,
mhm,
because they're always calling you, how you doing? What you up to?
yeah,
But
yeah,
then it's gonna come a time to where I'm gonna do the same. Like I'm gonna think about her and I'm gonna be
yes,
like, oh, I'm gonna reach out to her and see how she's doing. It's always reciprocated when
yeah.
you're
yeah,
in that good type of friendship.
Yeah.
yeah,
Always.
yeah, yes, yes,
And
yes.
it's not a oh boy, so and so is calling me.
Calling.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
always that you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
You're genuinely happy when you look at the phone and you see that person's name come up on the phone.
Yeah.
You know, a genuine happiness to know that hey, that person thought about me, and she picking up the phone or he's picking up the phone and giving you that call.
I
You know,
like that. I like that you said that, Lady G. That is so important because I know, like in times past, supposed to be a friend, and it's like, "What's up?" Like a little tension there or something.
Mm,
And I'm
mm,
like, I'm just calling and check on you because that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But if it's that, it's like, okay, it's almost like you didn't want to hear from me. You
from
know,
yeah,
like,
Mhm.
like you're not.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to call you 50 times and you ain't supposed to get tired of me, hair.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
But it does wake you up because, like you were saying, Lady D, because a lot of times you do draw people because of your energy, because of your light. But everybody
Mhm.
that's drawn to that light is not your friend,
yeah,
That's true.
you know? And you just, like you said, lady, you just got to know who those
yeah,
friends are. And like you were saying, or somebody has said about, it's longevity got to take place. You got to really get to know them. Queenie, I think you said that.
Yes,
Take
yes,
some time to get to know that person because you
yes.
just can't right off the bat say, "Oh, that's my friend."
Mhm.
and sometimes you encounter people that just come in your life and the connection, the energy just automatically just jive.
True,
And
Right.
too.
you look at you
True. True.
and when you look at months or even years down the road, you say, man, this really my friend. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
it's because we like Queen says, you know them for a long time. Sometimes you know a person for a long time and you don't know them.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to me. That
And
happened to me,
sometimes
Lady B.
someone
I'm that happened to me. I'm thinking that I'm so close to this individual. I've gone and helped her many times, left my state, go and help her many times. And one day I said to her, "Oh, you my friend, my girl, my bestie." And she said to me, "Oh no, you're not my bestie." And I looked, I said, "Woo." That
Wow.
hurt, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, that hurt real bad. And up to this day, I remember I tried not to dwell on it, but I do remember because it was very hurtful because I did take her
Yes,
as a close friend, you know?
you
Hmm.
invest your energy, your spirit, your
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
unconditionedness, your
Mhm.
loyalty to this,
Yes,
Mhm.
and it was not
it
reciprocated.
was not. It was
Mhm.
not. It
Yeah,
was not.
Donna says friends are few. And
Mm,
Yes.
Facts. That's facts.
he says you can see someone's face, but you can't see their heart.
true.
Ooh, okay, Donnie, you coming with it
All
tonight.
right, Donna.
Yeah,
That is those are facts,
those
Donna.
are facts. Those are facts. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't think it's necessarily even based off of longevity. I just think it's based off of the realness and
Yeah.
Experiences you go through.
energy.
Experiences.
Because you know what? I always say to my children that God gave you an intuition.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you may feel like someone is your friend, something in the back, somewhere in the back of your head and in your whole decor inside of you says something not right with this
Yeah.
person. But
Right.
still, still you insert yourself and you still giving of yourself and
Mhm.
you're still trying to manifest this friendship that's in your
Mhm.
head.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
like Queen says, then when it really comes to fruition that this person says, oh no,
Yeah, and it was many years of
I
friendship.
don't like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
like even Tonya said, um, Tonya's been in my life just for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But the connection that I feel with her is really close and deep, like I feel with my sisters, you
Hmm.
know. So
She's a beautiful person.
you
She's a beautiful
know,
person.
yeah, I
You
mean,
can sense it. You can feel the energy of people
That's
sometimes.
true.
that's why in the comment, I'm not sure. I think it was Tonya. Someone said, "You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God's given you, God's given you that intuition. You know, like when you did something wrong, or when you know within your core that you did something right. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing when people come around you. When
Yeah.
some people come around you, the energy, the aura that they send off is like, oh no, I don't want to be around this person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so true.
Like,
Yeah.
like Jamaica.
Yeah. And then there you're around some people where you say, man, I really feel joy being around these
Being
people.
around them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got that intuition. We just have to tap in to
Yeah.
ourselves
And trust it.
and trust what your
Yeah.
energies are telling you. Because that's why my circle is very small.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My circle is very small.
So is
Yes.
So
that through lessons for you as well, Lady D? To
it's
word.
is not through lessons. I have always been a person that deals with energies. You know,
Okay.
if I'm in a room with people and my energies is not there, I exit. You
Yeah,
know,
I hear you.
and
Okay.
I really separate myself very quickly from people. I don't know what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
it's just something that
You
within me.
can't tell when somebody's corny.
Right.
Yeah. I like Jamaica say your spirit
Own
not
it.
take them. Your spirit not take them.
The spirit not
Right.
take them. Queen know,
Yeah.
Queen know immediately that she
Yeah.
be like, listen, man, I take that person, yeah, you know. Yeah, Queen said,
Yeah. It's
and
true. It's true.
Queen will be like, no, them nice, man, them nice. I mean, I said, listen, they're
I
nice.
should
It's
not take them. Yeah.
not time. I'm not time. And I learned to trust my inner my inner self because it has not led me wrong.
That's
Wow.
important.
You
Okay.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Important.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I live off the philosophy that God gave you an intuition. God gave you just the same way like he give you taste and
Mm,
Mhm.
smell. He gives you sense and he gives you
Yes,
feelings.
I
So
true.
agree.
it's for you to tap within yourself. And even though let certain people come in, there's a line.
Yes.
Mhm.
Got to know when to make that, to put up that line, and how far to
Mhm.
let that line go. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
yeah, that's it. Jawad, Jawad Reed says, I have sisters for life, not friends. My mom used to instill in me, say you don't need friends. You have too many siblings.
Yeah, my
Right?
mom used to say that too.
Yes. Yes. You know,
Yeah.
well, I grew up with six sisters. Five
Mhm.
sisters. I had five sisters. I make six. So we never needed friends. My mom, yeah,
Yeah.
my mom would be like, wait, one more friend you are. You don't have enough friend.
Yeah, I mean, no.
So maybe that made me also secure in the relationships that I had, that anyone else that came in to my circle, if they didn't make me feel like how my sisters, my
Mhm.
friends made me feel, then I know how far to keep them,
Yes.
you know,
Mhm.
because my sisters made me know love and unconditional love. My
Yeah.
sisters let me
Yeah.
know who I am and appreciate who I am. When no
Yeah.
one in the world is listening to my station,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to
Mhm.
cry, even
Yeah.
no one is listening to me, I
Mhm.
know my sisters and my brothers are listening in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
special.
know, and they don't
Mhm.
have to call in, they don't have to text. I know that they are listening in. So if
Yep.
my friends don't make me feel secured, like
Mm-hmm.
how
Mhm.
my sisters and my brother, I have two brother. I had two brother, one DJ Ringo, rest in peace, and I had
Mhm.
five sisters. One of my sister passed, um, Pastor McPherson, Dawn. if
Mhm.
if no one, male or female, let me feel secured
Mhm.
like how they make me feel, that I don't need you in my circle. I don't call you friend, I don't call you sister. Hey, yeah,
Mhm.
my this
That's
is,
a high bar for
yeah,
your friends to meet. That's
that's
right.
why my circle is small.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Lady dear, also, so yeah, I definitely hear and feel what you're saying, because it's not what they say, it's how they make you feel.
Feel,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
because
True.
word is winning now. And
Right.
one
Yeah.
of my next philosophy is moat on side, we are meant to say anything. So
That's her favorite. That's her favorite thing.
Yes.
I find myself saying it too.
people is
It
gonna
is
tell
true.
you anything that they want to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
It's how you feel. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
why I'm big on energy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And if you disturb my energy, I put a block to
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
that. So
Yeah.
friendship is a dear and wonderful and loving thing. Les
Yeah.
Gripe says, and I love your all of your sisters. You guys are
Oh,
We
Oh,
love
they
you
thank you
are.
too,
so
Les
much. Love you too. Thank you. Thank you for your input as well,
Yes, they
the
helping
are.
us out, here tonight.
yes.
Yeah.
Um, let's the respecter.
DJ Wall.
Yeah,
DJ Wall.
I'm gonna let you go on and talk a little bit, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna big up YouTube's radio. Want to say blessings upon blessings to you all, and Victorious 89.1 FM. And go on over to our website and go to our YouTube channel. Like it up, like it up, like it up. If you're on the live with us, just press that like button. It not hurt your finger, man. Just like it up, because we trying to get up in those algorithms and all of those things. So not just you're enjoying the fantabulous program, but everyone else out there can enjoy it as well. Let's grind. I mean,
Before respect
respect.
to Lady D, I love how you set up the programming for the station. I saw it the other day and I think it is beautiful the way she set it up.
Thank you.
Easy to find. Everything is easy to find.
Yeah, we're gonna start bigging up our blog, and we're gonna start. So all of you, we need your help. All of you, I need all of y'all to chime in and give me some contents to put in there, because we bigging up the thing. We are large up the thing. Yeah.
Mm,
You know,
Yes,
yeah.
we've been
yes.
around. We've been around 20 years, and
Wow.
we haven't taken it necessarily to the next level, because it's just a hobby. It's something that I like, but love to do, not like love to do. But
Mm-hmm.
I have been getting a lot of talk. Say, Lady D, you need to stop it now, man. Stop the happiness. Stop the happiness, HIT. So, all right. So go ahead, the respecter.
Me not nothing to say.
Hey, what first? I thought snow gonna fall in Florida.
All right.
We are talking about.
Watch out, Florida.
There's nothing more we can say after I want to just.
Oh boy.
Oh, respect to know we are your friend. We love you very much.
Respecter. Respecter had a wonderful interview with DJ Charger the other day, so I just want to big him up on that. Although I kind of cuss him out and say you could have did big up the Pulse Radio and Reasoning Thursday, but I know when you be put in those positions, your nerves gets kind of shattered,
Mhm.
so you just stay focused. You're trying to stay focused. So I
Yeah.
totally understand that. Removal of MLK and Juneteenth from the national park.
Imagine.
Um,
Yes.
And Trump want him name in there. Hey.
but let me
Yeah,
ask you.
you want to change it for his birthday. Then you get it free on his birthday.
And charging you getting free for his birthday in all the major parks, but when it comes to those other holiday, King and Juneteenth, you can't get into the park free. Isn't that something?
Let me ask you
Yes.
something.
They
That's
don't want to
dictatorship.
recognize.
How
That's
many of you,
dictatorship.
Queen?
Yes.
How many of you really been to the national park?
Well,
For me, for me,
wait, no, we
my
have been to
husband.
the mountain. We've been to the Arabian Mountain Park. Remember, we used to go there a lot, lady.
I don't remember.
Remember years ago, the
I
one
don't,
up there off Snapfinger Woods. We used to
that's
go
that's
there a
not
lot.
that's not the national park. We used to
It
go
is,
there.
isn't it? I
To go
thought
Like
it
there.
was.
Yellowstone Park.
We used to go there to have picnic and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was a national park.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
that's national park, but they're talking about the big
Stone Mountain.
no
Those.
the
Like
big
No.
Yellowstone Park, like
yeah, yeah,
Yellowstone in
those
Yeah.
California.
yeah, the federal
Yes.
national parks. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But who goes there? And does him saying that 47 saying that he removed free admission, is that going to
Yeah.
stop you all from celebrating your holiday, or does it make or
No,
break
no, but
you?
it doesn't. But here's the problem
Go ahead.
is that what we notice is that there's this war against black and diverse people, right? Because remember, he could have just added his birthday. There's no reason why, as you said, you don't even know who goes to national parks, right? There's no reason why he had to say, I'm going to take out MLK Day. I want you to know that. And I'm going to take out these days.
Uh-huh.
He did it specifically to let you know there's a war on us,
What,
Mm-hmm.
what
you
did,
know, because there's no reason why he could have just added his birthday. It's not the same days.
what is,
It's like
Well,
they wouldn't know.
you've got a
you
point.
know how he degrade black women. He said Crockett is a what, a dunce, what have you. Same thing he do with Obama, Michelle Obama, that she is stupid and she is. He's just, he
You've got a,
degrades black women all the time. So what do we expect from him?
you've got a point.
Well, if we take look at it differently and say, okay, we're not even going to mention what he's posing and suggesting.
Mhm.
It really matters if every state, local government do the right things, come together and said, hell no. When the white folks do this, the black folks need to do the same doggone thing. We have just the same amount of power as they do. So if the local government, the black government, is not trying to do something similar to what they're doing, show them, look, enough, and become a statewide thing. Nothing's gonna change. All we doing is talking and talking and talking while he doing whatever he wanna do. And
I
it's
hear
people
you.
on him. And we're not making any effort to say, okay, Hank Johnson, the preacher, he became a senator, and you don't hear out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, all of them silent, quiet. They're not defending
Yeah.
dark skinned people. They're allowing him to do whatever he wants to do. And all they do is talk. And then want us to keep voting for them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
we've already seen that they're erasing everything that's black. So
Yes, it's
mhm.
a war on us. It's a
so that
war.
is, I mean, right about now, all of the anything that's black, just expect it to disappear at this point. That Donna says, oh, wait a minute. I have to say what Donna says. Let's Scribe says, Respecta, we are your friend. Donna says, MLK ain't dead.
Oh boy. Okay.
People get riled up. She says, Donna says, people get riled up about the wrong things. Okay. All right. Well,
Well, I hear what Respect is saying, because I'm telling you, when it comes to these people, like when white people, they they don't allow things to happen. As soon as something happened, they call the center. Everybody gets together. They write the letters. They go up there. They do this. They do that
It's
until it's
true.
changed. Whereas sometimes black people, when things happen, they be like, oh, they become complacent, where they're waiting for somebody else to do it, or they be like, oh well, that happened. Let's deal with it. All right, make a move on.
Several times I said the same thing, MC. I say the same thing because I look at even the garbage collecting. When they collect the garbage, you look in the neighborhood, the white neighborhood, not a scrap of trash on the ground. But when you look in the black neighborhood, they spill the garbage and don't take time up to clean it. I
Mm,
mean, because these people, they go to their council meeting, they go to
yep.
their area meeting, and they talk and they
Yes.
protest and they make noise. But
Mm-hmm.
we just are submissive and we we
Yeah.
we take anything that we get. It's
And
true
just
what
try to
you
move on.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true what
complacent.
you
well,
say.
Yeah, because let me say, I had a neighbor, like in my mom's neighborhood, and she's white. This woman, if they have a truck parked in the back and is blocking the park driveway, she go to them and say, you need to move it. If you don't move, I'm gonna call such and such. If you put
Mhm.
this here, she called this one, she called that. And people know, okay, there's certain things, you can do. And I understand sometimes people need to be loud in their neighborhood, but certain things, people is your neighborhood and you want it a certain way. You want the value to go up and to stay away. So, it goes both ways. Like sometimes, you don't want to be bothered, but if someone kind of pushes them, it kind of helps them keep their area together, because you don't want to deal with that person's mouth and who they're gonna call. So
We
we
all
need to be active.
taxpayers.
Martin Luther King III and his wife, Andrea Waters King, released a statement to 11 Alive, calling the National Park Service decision to drop free entry on Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth beyond disappointing. They
Mm,
wrote, Martin Luther King Jr. Day has long been a national moment of reflection and services established by Congress with overwhelming bipartisan support to honor a legacy that still moves our country toward justice and unity. Our national parks have always offered Americans a sacred place to commemorate that legacy as a community. The decision to remove free entry on this day as well as on Juneteenth is beyond disappointing and contradicts the very inclusion these holidays represent. At a time when we should be opening more doors for Americans to come together, it's troubling to see some closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
man don't
let's
care.
go on over there, and then there's some parts where they're saying people go there to clean up. Well, make them clean up their own place, chow.
Yeah.
Make them clean up their own place. All right.
This man is going too far. This man is
yes,
dropping bomb in the Caribbean Sea. What is he
yes,
doing in the Caribbean? I mean,
He's trying to stay. He's trying to stay as president.
uh,
Queen always goes to that.
I do because it's sad. Yes, I understand you claim you trying to control drugs, but I think it's more than that. It's more than that.
Yeah.
These countries been there for years upon years, and no other government has gone there. And you're gonna use right now. They're challenging the bombing because evidently it's against the law for you to bomb someone and see these people have no way of retaliating, and yet still you go and bomb them a second time.
So
It's
you
this
say he's
man
violating human rights.
has no control.
But Les Gripe says the White House is trying to distract the black folks on what's really going on. Student loan in certain professions is now considered not professional. Yeah, we
Yeah,
discussed that. I think it was last week or the
yeah.
week before when
Yeah,
being a registered nurse is now not
mhm,
Oh, it's not only that, education too, teachers.
education teachers and
And
a
there's
lot.
some more. It's
So I
oh,
maybe agree with Donna.
therapists, physical therapists, and things like that. Yeah, there's more.
I might
This
agree with
man
Donna
is
there
a
that people get
dictator.
riled
He's
up.
a dictator. He's a
Yes.
dictator, and
It's
he
not
has no control, and no one seems to can control him.
Yeah, and they
The
don't
other
want you
day they
because
put him out. The judge put him out of the courtroom because of he saying that it's like
but
he's
we ain't
saying,
talking
listen,
about
I,
we're not talking about him. Um, we Donna says
he has to
people
be
people
talked
get
about,
riled up.
lady.
People get riled up about the wrong things. We need to not focus. We know what he's all about, and he's going to continue to do what he's doing. There's nothing that he does to me that surprises me that what it's being, you know. Let's send out our prayers to Miss Universe of Jamaica's Miss.
yes. Oh no.
It's
Yeah,
reported that she's fighting for her life weeks after
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
sent her to ICU with brain bleed and broken
yeah.
bones. So we
Or
are
both,
sending
yeah.
out
Oh,
prayers out.
wow.
To,
Yes, definitely.
we also want to say congratulations to the Jamaican bobsled team. They received gold, you know,
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whistler. So imagine, yeah, receiving gold
Congratulations.
and they don't have snow in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So
But
we
this is the second time that they went that far.
yeah, we gotta big them up. We gotta big them up.
So they made that song off of them.
Birthright citizenship. I'm concerned about that, which um I guess
Mhm.
I'm just really watching and to see
We
where we go with that. Listen to this article that Jai sent, and Jai's having
we
telephone issues.
dominate.
All right,
Um,
because my thing is with this birthright citizenship, if if it really passes and demolishes this 14th Amendment, how far does it go? I mean,
Exactly.
my parents were not born here. I wasn't born here. My children were born here, but like, would they not be considered citizens, or are we grandfathered? Are we grandfathered into this thing? I mean, like, really, is how far does this birthright citizenship goes? Sharon, big up Sharon, and
Hey, Sharon.
Sharon says we are not consistent. We need to
All
hit
right.
where hurts stop spending hard-earned money on these holidays that has nothing to do with people of color. Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay.
And she didn't get
Okay,
True.
Sharon.
um Jawara says congratulations to the first 70-year-old female dart player, and she's Jamaican. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Listen to this clip here
congratulations.
that listen to this clip here that Jai sent in. And yeah, she's having internet issues, so don't worry. She'll be here next week. But listen to this.
So what happens if the Supreme Court overturns birthright citizenship? One of the Trump administration's earliest executive orders was overturning birthright citizenship, the 14th Amendment, which says that if you're born here, you're a citizen. The EO was blocked by several lower courts, and Supreme Court has agreed to hear the case. So they will hear arguments about this in the spring. We will probably have a decision in the summer. Any number of things could happen. They could overturn the executive order. They could not. They could only rule on the injunctions the lower courts put in and not actually say anything about birthright citizenship. Lots of options. I've said before that the administration's goal is to take us back to Dred Scott, the pre-Civil War decision that said that Black people could never be citizens of America, that citizenship was dependent upon your skin color. And while that case was made moot by the 14th Amendment, we also have the insular cases, which were early 20th century Supreme Court cases that created second-tier citizenship for some people of color. This happened after the Spanish-American Wars, when America took territories of Philippines, Guam, Puerto Rico, and they kind of didn't know what to do with those people because we didn't have a real history of like European-style imperialism. So according to the Supreme Court in those cases, because those people were domestically foreign, i.e. brown in skin color, they couldn't really be actual citizens of America, as in couldn't have full constitutional protections. So that's why if you're born in Puerto Rico, you're an American citizen, but you have almost none of the rights of an American citizen. If the Supreme Court says that birthright citizenship is no longer a thing if you're born here but your parents are not citizens, it's possible that legislation in Congress could correct that. The 14th Amendment also didn't grant citizenship fully to Native Americans who were born on reservations because of different laws about how they were taxed, and etc. And in 1924, we passed the Indian Citizenship Act that did extend citizenship to them. So corrections or new statutes about the 14th Amendment could be passed by Congress theoretically. The bigger concern here, my bigger concern, is that if the Supreme Court sides with the administration, which I'm not entirely convinced they're going to do, but if they do theoretically, what that ultimately means is that the president can reinterpret the Constitution's plain language via executive order, which again, we have done before. FDR used an executive order to incarcerate all of the Japanese Americans during World War II. And the Supreme Court upheld that executive order. That executive order functionally meant that the Fifth Amendment only really applied to you in particular ways if you're white. Maybe if Trump were FDR, we wouldn't be as concerned about what he's going to do if he's given that sort of power by the Supreme Court. Trump is a dementia-addled maniac being controlled by the white supremacists who are in his administration. So what would come next is the things that we would be very concerned about. So this Supreme Court ruling and also Republicans getting rid of the filibuster, those are my two things that are like, whoop, hold on to your butts. So we'll see what happens. If you've ever wondered how we got the
Yeah. Well, we will see what happens because I want to know how far back they're going to let this thing go. Or is it just the new babies that are being born from individual? Because I heard her say something in regards to citizenship. For if your parents are not citizens. So I guess if you are a citizen and you do have a baby, then your baby would be considered a citizen. But for the ones whom are immigrants, if you're an immigrant holding a green card or anything like that, what he's shooting for, what it's alleged or sound like it's being shooted for is that if you're not a citizen and you have a child here, they will not be considered a citizen.
It's all noise. They ain't gonna be able to do what they want.
It's not all noise. It's not all noise. Now you hear what's in Congress now, where you have to choose if you're gonna be a citizen of the U.S. or a citizen of another country. You have to choose.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of things they are doing behind closed door to catch us, and we're not even paying attention to it. Like I heard this guy said the other day on the TV. He said there are so many Caribbean people here in America that we can stand up because if they lose us, they're gonna lose the voting. They're gonna lose the laborers. They're gonna lose quite a bit. So we just need to stand up and let our voices be heard.
Them better be citizens if they're gonna stand up and make their voice heard.
No, but you see, you have to join together. It can't be one or two people. It has to be a mass of people.
Look at the Hispanics. They're banding together like crazy. They still getting shipped out of here. So make sure when you banding and you're protesting, you are citizens. So when they arrest you, they can't ship you out of here. All right. When you are,
I'm a citizen,
but also
so
there's this. Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, that's all right. No, I said I'm a citizen, and it concerns me,
It's
because
it's very.
you you were told that you are already a citizen of a country, and you came here and you took on this citizenship here, and you contribute to the country and what have you. So I mean, you did everything right. So
I just
I
feel that
mean,
everyone who is a citizen, the respect, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. I just feel like everyone who is a citizen. Okay, because there's a caller. I'm gonna put you on hold. The respect.
Call from Sharon.
Okay, hold on, Sharon. I just feel like if you're a citizen, I mean, if you're an alien, they call you an alien. All right. If you're a naturalized, whatever they want to call, I think that you ought to go. I don't know about right now because with all the madness that's going on, but I think it's the best thing that you can do it at this point is to go get your citizenship because they're shipping them out. Carla.
Yeah, it applies to all black people. That's what they're trying to make it seems like it's applied to me. That's what I got from it to all blacks, because not even slaves are actual citizens. Because what they're saying is the Indians, they they were born here, even though they were born on reservation. They're saying that they're not actual citizens. Understand? If anybody will go, him and him wife and him, you know, see,
Yes. Yes.
they should go first because first of all, and him forgot because when his mother came here, the mother came here and said she was a citizen when she wasn't.
Yeah.
She was working as a domestic when she was not a citizen, and his wife.
Yeah.
When she had Brandon, she was not a citizen. So it's not geared toward them at all. It's just geared toward us,
Us. Yeah.
you know, black folks.
people's color, yeah, people's color.
As I was saying before, we're not consistent. Christmas will come, we're gonna go buy this and gonna go buy that. Christmas wasn't for us.
Yeah.
Even in Jamaica, Boxing the day after Christmas, Boxing Day. What do you think Boxing Day was? Was when the white people them have them leftover them give away and box up the food and give away.
English, the English.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what
You're
Boxing
right.
Day was. We run, but we are decorate.
Yeah.
Save your money and we better know what we are doing. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have,
Truthfully,
they're saying that,
truthfully,
Wait a
yeah,
minute, the respecter. Go ahead, complete your thought, and then the respecter come in.
we're saying, you know, what he's doing to Malcolm, with,
Yeah,
Martin
Martin
Luther
Luther
King,
King.
right?
Yeah.
What he's doing to Martin Luther King, want to erase him. This man has no love for us, so we can't have any love. They are not talking. We want Christmas. We not respect for them holidays and respect Columbus Day with happy and we off. Me know me go work. Columbus Day, me just have step in and work because that has nothing to do with me. We just want the holiday, really. We have to stand up for what we want.
I think
know?
I second that. I second that. I decorated and I did all those stuff, I must say. But like oh my gosh, I lost my train of
Well,
thought.
lady,
Like
because I've
Juneteenth is
been doing it since I was a child.
a child, but like Juneteenth is important. We need to focus on that versus July 4th. We need to focus on Kwanzaa versus since that is supposed to be the
The Black holiday.
black so things like that is what maybe we need to gear our minds.
We
Like
need
I'm
to be
going to some Kwanzaa
consistent.
celebration
Yeah,
that's
because
going to be taking place as well. So yeah, we need to learn about it and and
Kwanzaa is so wholesome. So we would learn a lot about our community and be more closer together if we celebrate Kwanzaa.
go ahead, the respecter.
I'm trying to understand why people talking like that just because of what's going on. To be honest with you, the holidays was never, especially Christmas, was never designed for one individual person or race of people. It was basically designed for the kids, the children. We can still be cautious and mindful of everything and spend wisely, but we're doing it just so the children can enjoy. The children are innocent. We can't take that away from them.
But
Our
why you think
children,
they're being living? Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
because the young lady, she's saying to forget about the holidays and don't spend no money on it's not benefiting the white people alone, benefiting other races too when you spend. Because everybody have a store that you can go on and shop and support in. You don't have to go to the regular Walmart and those stores. Find some store in your neighborhood, your community that you can go and support dark skinned people. And know that you're doing it for the children. And if it's also to represent Jesus Christ, we can't let because of government and politics and all that, we stop do what we need to do for our children, especially the ones been doing good in school and trying hard. So if we take that away from them, we don't spend for them, get them there some new clothes, shoes, and so forth. They're not gonna receive it. They're gonna rebel.
Well, my children never used to celebrate it unless they went to my mother's house because I was Rasta then and we didn't celebrate that. And when they go to my mom's house, that's when they used to do whatever they did. But in my home, I never did celebrated it. It's lately as they got older, I start to go along with it. But it wasn't something I used to celebrate Kwanzaa instead.
But the respect, I respect you. But however, even to say we're gonna celebrate Christ, it's not Christ that we're celebrating anymore. The kids don't even really know that story, that part of the story.
Mhm.
We know, we
I
know.
agree. I agree
We're
with you on that.
celebrate. It's supposed to celebrate the birth of Christ, according to them, right?
Right.
But
And it's
the kids don't even know that. You
Santa
understand?
Claus.
Everything is it's all about the
Mhm.
oligarchs and these people that we're spending money and we're supporting them. If we hit them where it hurts, respecter, they will tell this man, cause I know them, it's not him. He no know nothing, see the man no know Elixo, him no know if spell Elixo foot back on this. He you know it. The man, I know him. It's not him. It's them. He's like a puppet. They're pushing his button.
Mhm.
Pushing his button, tell him to do this and do
I
this.
can agree with that.
I say that too. Lady don't like me talking about him, but honey, ha.
He's talking
Now I'm puppet.
the other day, and the man did not make sense. You're supposed to go
Mhm.
up there and talk about the economy and what's going on. What the heck did he say?
The economy is good. He came
People,
on yesterday and said
Yes.
the economy is
Well,
good.
yes,
well,
Nothing is wrong.
well, the
let's
sooner,
fact check him.
the sooner that you all realize that he's just the puppet and he's just someone that is standing there to push the agenda of the white supremacy, then I think that we will understand a little bit more. So he's not making sense with nothing that he say because he don't know what the heck is going on. His own He's just, if they say jump, he says how high. If they say go to the left, he says how far left. You know,
Mm.
so when he's going up there and he's speaking, of course it's mumble jumble because he's his IQ is, I don't even think it's on the charts. So I mean, like, you know, if we're sitting there expecting something from him, we're not going to get anything.
Waste.
We
Ain't
need
gonna get it.
to really research and go back to all of these projects and all of these things because here we go now. We've gone from Project 25 and Project Esther. Now we're at Project 2026. Listen to this. Listen to this.
There's some new stuff in it. Requiring proof of U.S. citizenship to vote at the state level. Heritage Foundation has released a Project 2026, Restoring America's Promise. How is this different from Project 2025? It isn't really, except in a few specific areas. Why did they release this? Because in this document, they say that they need to earn a mandate in the midterms. They already have all three branches of the government. The TLDR of this document is get a bigger majority in Congress so we can actually finish Project 2025 because they're on the struggle bus with some of that stuff. It's all fairly familiar. Their first priority is countering the CCP, which they're struggling with actually because Trump keeps getting in their way. He's already tacoed extensively on the tariffs to China and just recently agreed to sell them some very lucrative generative AI chips. This is the only time they even nod to affordability being a priority for voters, and they blame it on government spending, which of course has ballooned under the Trump administration. Blah, blah, blah. We don't like brown people. This one has some new stuff in it. Requiring proof of U.S. citizenship to vote at the state level and ending ranked choice voting. They want to end ranked choice voting because ranked choice voting is how we prevent primaries from only being platforms for the most extreme people. Like, I don't know, the heritage people. Get rid of the Department of Education. We already know that. This complaining about big tech is actually consistent with Project 2025, which is funny because they really, really hate Joe Biden and like to ignore the fact that his FTC was trying to break up these monopolies. And now they say they want to break up these monopolies. Project 2025 also focuses on overturning reproductive freedom. But in this one, they're talking about doing so at the state level. So that's new. Root out the deep state. This is what they want to base their mandate getting midterm policy on. No one cares about this. And then doubling down on fossil fuels. Okay. They're focusing a few of these things on the state level because they're struggling to get them through Congress, but they are not the first or even the most efficient or best organization at doing that. That would be these people. The American Legislative Exchange Council is a conservative think tank, just like Heritage, that writes model bills or copy-paste conservative legislation for state houses. That is why you see so many red states pass identical anti-immigration bills, anti-reproductive freedom bills, anti-union bills, anti-gun control bills, all with the same wording. They all come from ALEC. And just like Heritage, ALEC has existed since the 70s. The best way to stop Heritage or ALEC or any other right-wing think tank that's going to be doing these shenanigans at the state level is to, you know what I'm going to say, get involved in your state and local politics. They are more important. These elections are more important than federal elections. I keep saying it. Your state senate, your House of Delegates, they're the people who pass these laws. So we need to be focusing on flipping those seats, flipping city councils, school boards, mayors, sheriff's offices. The people who make conservative nonsense come alive in your life are your state, municipal, and local officials. Go to the meetings.
That's what I say.
Well, that's
Look,
over here, but you see, it's
Yep.
gone to Project 25,
Yeah.
Project Esther. Now we're at Project 2026, which,
yeah,
as the young lady says, they're going state level now.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
They stopping children 9 and under from social media. How they gonna do that? I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you.
I'm trying to figure
Well,
that out.
that
How are they gonna control that?
Go ahead.
that makes sense.
Not here in the United
That-
States yet. They've done it in I think it was in Norway or somewhere like that. But however, you know, I think that the kids need to go out and play, really. But
Mhm.
you know, to do it like that, it's kind of hard because these kids are already programmed.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They said there's an extra bone growing in the back of these kids' neck to support the way they think to be on the phone and being on these machines. So, you know, it's kind of, the horse has already gone through the gate. I don't know how long they're going to keep that up for.
Yeah, I agree, you know, because they spend so much time on it. But I'm just saying, how are they going to, you know, fulfill these things? How are they gonna monitor these things? You know, he's gonna be coming into your homes. I mean, you know, we already know they have that smart TV and all that looking in, but this is more drastic of exclusion and you know, I mean, it's unrealistic.
Yeah. Man,
What
I'm
we
telling
should
you.
be worried about is the young boys, our young family members, because this man has started a war in
Venezuela.
Venezuela,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and
And
in
they're
the
gonna
Caribbean Sea, the Caribbean Sea.
taking a whole ship, a whole tank,
Mhm.
What do you do taking a whole tanker? This is going to start more things than we. And that's when they'll need us black folks, because they'll put us on the front line first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so
they've
we have to
already
know what we're going to do.
Yeah, and they're already
And
saying they're going to start drafting individuals. It was alleged that I think it was like last year we talked about it, where they were saying they're going to start drafting individuals.
The young, yeah, we talked about that,
And
before.
18 and up. So they're getting ready, and they haven't done any drafts since like back in the 70s, I think is what they said. And they're considering doing it now because a lot of individuals are not signing up for the armed forces anymore. There is, I know that you were saying something, the Respecta. Go ahead.
I was just saying that it makes perfect sense for the, I would say, even 10 and under. They don't really need to be on the internet like that.
And it's not
some of them losing respect for their, some of them losing respect for their parents. You know, parents trying to take the phone away from them or like them because they're not doing what they're supposed to do at school. It become a rebellion. So it makes sense if it's by the law.
Yeah, it's not about making sense. It's about coming into your home. How are they gonna, fulfill these things? They're gonna have to come into your home to monitor these activities.
No, the parents.
Parents not going to do that. Some parents.
Jawara says there is a new agenda for the state of Georgia for 2026. Donna says false flag operations. After they ruin your reputation and family, they draft you secretly and unlawfully and throw you into boot camps. Okay.
Well, I heard one congressman was talking about taking the people in prison and jails and send them off to war. So that's one of their options too that they're going to try to do. So
DJ VJ Smile says they can't draft anymore because it destroys the white patriotic family. How is that?
So,
go ahead, Sharon. Go ahead.
So it's us. It's us. He wants to get rid of us because he wants to send us everywhere. He send people. He send Spanish men to Africa. The man don't know if to talk African. You know what I mean? I mean, this is so crazy, and it's kind of amazing to me what Congress and the governors and the people in power are allowing him to do. If years ago, Queen, if you remember, years ago, you had to be pristine, you had to be clean in order to hold a position like this.
Yes.
It's crazy to me what they're allowing him to do.
Yeah.
But let me ask you all, really, and our time gone. But we keep saying what they're allowing him to do. Do we really believe it's him that doing all of this? Or do you all?
He has some say in it. He has some say in it. He's the president. He's the president.
I'm like you, Lady D.
He's a figurehead.
Lady D,
he's the head of the country.
Wait a minute.
He has some say.
When I say he's a figurehead, he's just there because even when they do the executive orders, he goes, "Oh, what's this one for? What am I signing this one for?" And the man explain it. He's like, "Okay, yes, that's a very good. That's what we talked about." He signed it. What about this? What's this one for?
Yeah. When I say, Lady D, that allow him to do, I mean his people, his party, the people around him, what they allow him to do. You have drunks. You have in his party. You have drunks. You have a referee for WWE school. What does she know about the school? She not go count 1, 2, 3 year out. And go on. You know what I'm saying? What is she there for? With the school, the woman that's over the school and telling people what they can do and what they can teach in classes.
Yeah.
What she knew about school. So it's it's his people. It's just all of them. They're not even in the right position. The
But you
Secretary
know,
of
there's
I'm like Lady D. Lady D, if you remember that song, what's an old song my parents used to listen to by the old singers. What was her name? Uh James and Bobby Purify. I'm your puppet. You need
Um,
to play that.
Oh, yeah.
You need to
I'm
play
your
that.
puppet. Yeah, I remember that song.
yes, yes, he's a puppet, but you know what I mean. They need to
funny, I
get
played
him
that
out because he
Sunday.
doesn't have the right people in the right position anyway.
Yeah.
You have a man
But
where a drunk, a secretary of war that's an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
people are beginning to see that. They had a big demonstration, one in New York City, one in Washington, and one in California last week. And I mean thousands of people. And I was looking, I think I called a lady and told her, I said, I'm counting and I only see like maybe one or two blacks in the group, but it's thousands of Caucasian people that was demonstrating for is for them to what you call it, take him out. You know what I mean?
Uh,
And
well,
they're bold
He
about
said
it
no
because they're
Tuesday.
feeling it.
the
He said
They're
respect.
no
feeling it.
Tuesday.
The
The,
farmers are feeling it because of the taxes, and everybody's feeling it now. So they're
let me
speaking
let
up.
me let me read these comments. Then we go to the respected. Then we go to MC.
Mm.
Comment says Donna says false flag operation, fake assassinations, just like they fake 9/11. She also says they have people in false imprisonment. She also says it's what people is allowing false flag to program us. Then she also says it's what's false flag to do. They program us. DJ VJ Smile says Congress is backing him on everything. It get
Mm.
wicked in March. All righty, go ahead. The respect. Donna says it's what people is allowing false flag to do. They programmed us. Go ahead. Um,
I'm
the respecter.
yeah, I'm gonna put this a little bit out there. You see, sometimes the people who we favor, who we support, and thinking we are support we own. I want to just draw this back to you guys. Go back to as far back as Clinton. You see, all the dirt that was being done from Clinton, even Barack Obama, Biden on the Democrat side, they had so many years, over 20 years to do the right things because they knew what was going on with the Epstein situation. Little girls, little girls being molested and raping, all those things. And they keep pushing it aside because they cannot expose Clinton. They cannot expose the next one. So they keep covering up and covering up and covering up. And it led to what we have now. It's a punishment for those who support the madness.
But is the poor people feeling it?
Everybody is feeling it in some way, shape, or form. Some people feel it in their health on the racist side. And those who support the wickedness to these young girls, even though the parents should have been punished for allowing their kids to be put in the hands of these people at such a young age. Just like with the Diddy situation and so many. We look the other way because we want to put a Democrat in there. Democrat get in there. The Democrat don't say, okay, let me look out for my people. I get 2 terms. Let me use the last term and look out for my people. Let's give my people reparation. To hell with them. The white men do not care about any other man but themselves. And they don't care what you think or what you feel. They're going to make sure who look like them, support them, is going to get what them forget. Our black leaders do not look at their people that way. And they're afraid to expose the white man.
I don't know about
They
I don't
are
agree.
afraid to
all of them,
expose the white man.
but okay, we have
'Cause
four.
Barack had it. Barack had an opportunity to, and he did not do it.
could do but so much.
But so
Go
much
ahead.
what?
Congress and Senate is who control things. They make the
Queen,
decision, the real
Queen,
decision.
Hold
Queen, let me just say this last, please,
Say
lady.
the
Let me
last
just say
thing,
this
then we
last.
go to Michelle because we have to wrap it. Go ahead.
Barack
Yep.
Obama is the main reason, and I know he had a lot of pressure in doing this. Gaddafi was never supposed to be assassinated. And they used the black man to get rid of the black man, and they've been doing that forever.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna read these comments. Then MC, you jump in. I don't know, Donna. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what is this false flag thing, but false flag is raping all the little girls. 9/11 has a lot of meaning. These people are pedophiles, and she says Trump was sleeping. He doesn't have much to do with most of the things that he's being blamed for. Okay, go ahead, MC.
No, I was just saying when the Queen was talking about the demonstration with thousands of more white Caucasian, the white people, and not as much black people. That was the No King's Day um
Yeah,
protest. That's what I was saying.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And they came out in droves.
Yes, all over United States it was.
Yeah, they came out in droves, and
Even
that's
in
what.
Times Square up here too.
Yeah, yeah. I saw in New York, Washington by the monument on both sides of the monument. I saw. I said, "My God, so much white people here."
Yes.
Yes,
Carla,
sir.
you want to throw something else in before we go?
Well, to me, my thing is, it has nothing to do with us, what's going on. They just want to get rid of us. As
Yeah.
Haile Selassie say, until the philosophy that whole one race superior and
Superior
another
and
inferior
another.
has
Mm-hmm.
been tackled, utterly destroyed, there'll be war.
Yeah.
Until basic human rights have no more regard to us,
Mm-hmm.
to race, there will be war.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So
Yes.
until that day, the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, the rule of international morality will be pursued but never obtained. So until we are recognized, until look at the G20 summit, he didn't even show up. He tried to send a little riffraff. He didn't even send Rubio to go
Mm-hmm.
and get the gravel from the man to say we are peace, we're a unit, we're a unified country.
Yeah.
He didn't show up because he did not count us.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't count us. He didn't want to sit with us. So why should we spend with them? Why should we support them?
You got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was held in South Africa. It was held in South Africa. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. You just sum it up. You just sum it up. Well, it's for all black people, melanated skin people, brown people to come together. Let's go to these support these black vendors here in Atlanta, in Georgia, in Stonecrest. We have the first Black Wall Street wall. What they call it, first Black Wall Street.
The mall was, I thought it was a mall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Vision Mall.
a
Yes,
little mini
Stone
mall over
Yes.
there in Stonecrest. And so we need to go to these places and support, as the mother
Definitely.
is saying. So yeah, we need to do what we definitely need to do. Man, this was so interesting. I
It
love
was.
I love you all. I love you all. Big up to you, Choose Radio, because you're getting ready to log off with us. And to their listeners, thanks for joining us right here on Reasoning Thursdays and on DA Powerhouse Radio. I invite each and every one to check us out, each and check myself out Saturday for the Lady D show from 12 p.m. up until the 4 o'clock hour. Each and every Saturday, the best in music, news, views, interviews, joke of the day. What do you know about it? And all genres of music. So check me out each and every Saturdays, 12 to 4 p.m. All righty. And Sunday nights, If you're in love or you're not in love, how about being in love with yourself? Check us out each and every Sunday nights for All About Love, Nothing But Love with yours truly, Lady D, Blossom, and Cool G. We give you your love numbers, your love colors, your love songs, your love questions, all about love, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Trust me, if you're missing that, you are also missing a lot each and every Saturdays and Sundays and Thursdays. And it's all about Let's Gripe. Let's Gripe is back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with Tonya, Marcus, McKenna, and Dr. Ross. Check them out each and every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on dapowerhouseradio.com. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a family member to come and check us out. All right. Blessings to Victoria's 89.1 FM. Massive shouts to you, Dr. J and the crew. Thank you as well for continuing to carry us. And go on to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and get notified when our talk programmings are on. This is how we do it each and every Saturday. And I just want to say big ups to each and every one that corresponded with us via text, via our chat, corresponded by calling in. Big up, caller. Trust me, you done the place when you when you definitely quoted Selassie right here on the program. So blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Let's support Black. Let's support Black. How about that? Y'all want to say a River Dolce? And
Yep.
one more thing. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the best in music. Alrighty, right here. And check out YouTube's radio. All right. Queen, you want to say River Dolce?
A river dirty. This was exciting. It went so quick. I mean, that's how exciting it was. I enjoy being here with you all every Thursday. Remember, press that like button, and share. Share with your friends, your family members. I love you all, each and every one of you, panel. Love you.
Don't mind it. We didn't hear you, but we know you're listening. Blessings up to you. Michelle, you want to MC?
Hey, good night. You're right, Queenie. It did. The time flew by. So
Yeah.
good night, everyone. Happy holidays for each event that you're attending this week and next week. See you next week, same time, same place. You miss a day, you miss a lot. Peace out, people.
Noni.
Okay, just want to say good night to everybody. Thank you for listening on all the social media platforms. Yes, it was a great show tonight. I missed everybody when I'm not here, but hey, this just goes to show you that, I missed a lot. So thank you, everybody. I love everybody that's on the panel. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for your support and thank you for always being you. Good night.
Right, Darespecta.
I love each and every one of you, beautiful ladies, gorgeous ladies, pretty ladies, sexy ladies, intelligent ladies, respect and manners. Good night.
Good night. Good
Night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Michelle. Good night,
Good
Queenie.
night,
Good night, Lady
Noni.
D.
Good night,
Bye.
You're in
Everybody,
tune to
love
the Powerhouse Radio,
Good night,
linking the world to the Caribbean.
Be a strong man, there's a strong woman. I can take it, I can take it, I can take it. I can tell her that this black woman, she's one. Listen to my song.
You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean.
Mother of the earth. Big up my African princess. To everything she gives birth.